Hello there everybody, the Hat Person here, and welcome to some more Persona 3 FES Calendar Run. We are 3 days away from the full moon. I think after the full moon, maybe I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more days, and then I'll call it. But I don't even know why I'm spelling out the end at the very beginning. But yeah, that's kind of the thing that I think about, because usually like those big boss fights are fairly long. Like there hasn't been an episode of the full moon days where it's not like more than 30 minutes long. Yeah, Kiko. Another dead Japano. Okay, so yeah, everybody's gonna say the same thing. All the Goyles are here. Yes. Yeah, so pretty safe to assume that they're all gonna say the same thing. We got out of the house. Let's go ahead and see what's up. We already completed all of our quests. We don't need to do anything with Elizabeth anymore until after the boss fight. So Nozomi's gone. So on Port Island, what's there on Port Island? Nothing, just like the movie theater and stuff. Gariwa Todai for the old people, and then Mamoru, and then you got Naganaki Shrine. There's no Maiko during Sunday, right? Yeah, it's just the dying dude. Well, I mean, we can only talk to this guy during Sunday, so I guess now is as good a time as any. Now, I remember not completing the social link the last time I played this game. I remember that if I remember correctly, the very last thing that I did before the grand finale of the game, like before fighting the final boss, was talk to Akinari, which was it was kind of symbolic and pretty like significant, because I'm talking to this dying man like a day before the final battle, where like the place where I'm most likely to die, trying to save the world and stuff. So yeah, like, you know, I think of all people that I could have talked to, he was like the best choice. Unfortunately, won't be able to do that because I seem to be making some pretty good progress with him. I'm still writing more of my story. Oh yeah, the pink alligator thing, right? How much did I tell you about? Alright, the pink alligator and the bird have become friends, right? like he can't breathe. Injecting stuff into his stomach, like, Arr! This was the alligator's first friend, and he was very happy. They started going to the river every day, and the little bird would sing while the alligator listened. But again, the elevator couldn't catch food easily because of his color. Also, he is an elevator. Pink is such an odd color. His prey in the jungle saw him from far away and had plenty of time to escape. He became so hungry and he was dizzy most of the time. And he accidentally ate the bird one afternoon as it slept in its mouth. I love that expression on his face, like, no, bad alligator. Man, he accidentally ate the bird? Oh shit. Of course he realizes his mistake immediately, as soon as he hears the blood and the bones crack inside his mouth. As soon as you hear the screams of agony from the bird. He drank swamp water to induce vomiting, but the bird was already dead when he retrieved the god. This is a very elaborate story. Very detailed. After that, he couldn't bring himself to eat anything. That's as far as I've written. I haven't decided on an ending. Well, he can just end like that, because I'm pretty sure that the alligator just dies of starvation by that point. That's a good story. It sounds really depressing. It is depressing, but that's usually where all the good ones come from. I've heard that one before. Oh, no, don't. Dude, he's dying. Don't. That's a good story. You really think so? Maybe he'll enjoy the final product if I don't die before that happens, that is. I always thought the only thing I could give other people was hopelessness. But maybe. Yeah, he seems moved. Oh, come on, just a tiny little music note for being moved. That sounds like a full-on jingle. So before I mentioned I was writing a diary, that was a lie. I was writing my will. I couldn't face reality. I was essentially screaming curses into my notebook. But for now, I'm writing my story in the same notebook. It probably isn't very good, but it contains some things I've learned during my short life of 57. When it's done, I want you to read it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like the gift or something. Like, You know, after rank 10, he's gonna give me, like, the book and I'll never see him again. I mean, meeting you is the main reason I started writing it. Great, Akinari looks into your eyes. His dead, cold, dead eyes. Your relationship is stronger now. Great. You know, if the zombie apocalypse ever happens in the Persona universe, he's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, did you read my book? Did you publicize it on Amazon like I told you to? No? Well, fuck. We're 3 ranks away from finishing with him, so yeah. 3 weeks away. I'm really trying to come up with a good ending, but I can't decide. Just say that it was all a dream. I don't have much time to spare. Yeah? Well, thanks. I hope we can chat some more later. Sure, he decided to go back to the dorm. See ya. Nah, that's how usually all of my Sundays go, just talking to dead people.
Oh, hey!
Hey. Hi. Hey, girl. Bitch. How's that pussy treating me? The full moon's almost here. No shadows have appeared yet, but I'm still worried. Oh, that reminds me. Ryoji-kun's here again. He's visiting Junpei. Junpei's so pretty down. I'm so glad he's a good friend like Ryoji-kun. Ryoji-kun is not a good friend. He never has been. He never will be. He can go fuck himself. As a matter of fact, where is he? I'm gonna go challenge him to a duel. And I'm gonna grab like a leather glove and then put a brick on it and slap him. I challenge you to a duel. That is if you don't get like a freaking... like a freaking, how do you call it? A concussion from me hitting you in the head with a brick. Ryoji's in my room right now, but he's not gonna stay long, so call me if you're going to Tartarus. What should I get him? Get him, Cielo Mist. Give him 20 of them. That should help him. Akiko doesn't seem to be in his room. Where's Junpei's room? Junpei doesn't seem to be in his room. And Ryoji's just there wanking, set up his room. I don't think there might be any more, but I'm gonna go and check the command room and see if there are any new videos. Yeah, I think, like, the Ken one was the last one. The good thing about the command room is that if you do want to go back and look at all of the old ones, you can, you know, go ahead and see them. Oh, you know what? One that would be good, or at the very least, interesting to watch now that everything has happened. Yeah, essentially, like, the entire crew. This one is interesting to watch after all of the bullshit. 5/10/2009, a much more innocent time. Now look at you, still alive.
A shadow in the middle of town. It managed to take over public transportation. I should investigate whether this means it's finally begun.
Begun what? Well, I guess begun his thing that he wanted to do.
Monorail. Listen to the monorail in Minoral.
Yeah, I think... I don't think he was a guy that just loved his puns. I think the guy was just insane.
Ooh, I must make a note of that one.
Jeez, like, this is the thing that kind of convinced me, like, okay, maybe this guy's not that bad. But who knows?
Luck played an uncomfortably large part in the victory.
Yeah, it took away from my plans to kill them whenever I felt like it.
Especially towards the end. If he hadn't guessed at the right controls, things could have been very bad.
And they could have died just like how I wanted them to.
For shadows to work in a group to overrun large machines is unprecedented.
Well, that's not true. They actually... Ikutsuki needed us to kill all the shadows for him, and then he'd kill us.
The engine. That was an ingenious move. What's with me today? I'm on a roll.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. Better write that one down, too.
I'm sure if people, like, the whole team knew about this, they would probably, like delete it immediately.
Always wear bright clothing at night.
Okay. A random thought. He is crazy.
Otherwise, the shadows could make it dangerous to walk near traffic.
What?
Whoa, I'm getting a little off subject, but who cares? Hey, I should write all these down and show them off the next time everyone gets together.
No, and then I'll show them my gun, and they'll be like, hey, this is a nice gun. What do you think of my gun? You should probably put it to your head. Don't worry, he's an evoker, even though I just said that it was a gun.
Don't care for seafood? They also serve ground beef. This has nothing to do with the status report anymore, but I'm having a blast.
He'd be a good Let's player.
Let's see. What else?
Yeah. Well, that's Ikutsuki for you, before the betrayal. Before everyone thought that he was alright. Yeah, don't trust adults. Because whenever there's like an adventure that's focused around teenagers, the adults are always either completely incompetent or incredibly evil. Okay then, so what do we want to do now? Can we talk to the dog? We didn't talk to anybody, right? We just talked to, Yukari that said that, freaking Ryoji was here. And that's a Junpei I know. I'm assuming everybody gonna keep talking about Junpei. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. Gonna go talk to the dog, see if he wants to take a walk with me. And if not, then we can just go out into the arcade again. Wasting our money. I don't want to go. Fuck with the save failing. Are you kidding me? This is so frustrating. And I know it says the file did actually update, but I don't care. I want to see it say save successful, because I don't feel safe if it doesn't tell me that it's safe. What the oh! Okay, let's just go ahead and save on a completely different file. 11, right? Well, let's just save on 12. There we go. Alright, now it worked. Hey, dog. Hey, I guess. I wonder why I can't stop thinking about Ryoji-san. Kuromaru has no idea either. Bark, bark. Kuromaru seems to be barking about something. This isn't about that, Kuromaru-san. It has nothing to do with liking or disliking him. There's just something about him. Yeah, so even Kuromaru says like, oh, maybe you're in love, because that's what everybody's gonna say. It's very obvious, you know? As soon as, I guess as I can't stop thinking about him, they're gonna be like, oh, sounds like someone's in love. But that's obviously not it. It's just like, there's this mysterious aspect of him that she just can't figure out. Because she's fairly, like, indifferent about him. It's just she knows he's dangerous. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Phenomenon, no time to think about stupid fucking people that we don't care about. Episode 41, the secret blaze explodes, or EXPLODS. Take it back, Phenomenon.
And other news. Tension is still high over the apathy syndromes. The causes are still undetermined.
Sure. Pretty nice way of them to write that. The base explode. Like, could you fucking believe that? Dog! You see that episode last night, yo? Freaking Featherman R. Fuck, man. Fucking base explodes. Take it back, Featherman. God. So who do you like better, the Power Rangers or Phoenix Ranger Featherman R? I kind of like this one, just from the description of all the episodes. Mole whackers. Let's whack some moles. Our strength will go up. You whacked as many of the wily moles as you could. Your persona's speed has increased. Getting late. Decided to go back. What persona do I even have equipped? I don't even know. What will you do? Sleep early or study? Okay then, I guess I'm done for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and of course subscribe to stay updated on everything that's been going on so you never miss a single video when it comes out. I'm the Hat Person, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more Persona 3. Right now I'm just kind of wasting time. I'm just sort of going through the motions until the 3 days pass and I get to do the boss battle, and that's where we're probably going to get like Junpei live and reloaded and unplugged, and yeah, we're gonna be able to kick ass with both the giant shadow that we gotta kill, and who knows, maybe we'll get to fight Strega again, but I'm not sure. I think, again, you know, if we do end up fighting Strega, it'll be just one last final time, and I'm pretty sure that's all the way until like the very, very end of the game. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time, bye-bye.